All right, what up, y'all? So I don't know if y'all saw NXT tonight, but The Rock, he made a few statements to the internet, you know what I'm saying? He mentioned how the internet was blowing up because he didn't act mean to Cody on Netflix Raw, which I really did want to make a video about that as soon as it happened. Because I did not believe that The Rock, I don't believe right now that The Rock and Cody story is over. I think we had to see Dwayne Johnson last night because all the Netflix officials were in there, and they're probably going to be out there for a little bit. You know, they want to see what this WWE thing is. You know, so we're going to probably see more Dwayne Johnson than we are going to see Rock. Dwayne Johnson was on Monday. The Rock was on Tuesday. You know, that was The Rock that looks like he's about to be on offense now. You know, he was like, "Oh well, y'all said I can't be mean to Cody." And then when I'm being nice to Cody, y'all say I can't be nice to Cody. Which one do you want? And it's like seeing that there's still continuity there, even though it's very minimal. That tells me that this Rock and Cody stuff is nowhere close to being done. I do think we're getting a Rock and Cody match. I just don't know where. A lot of people are now under the pretense that Rock isn't wrestling at WrestleMania at all, which, if I'm being honest with you, is best case scenario. Because if you saw Rock in their ring last night, or on Raw, or even tonight on Tuesday on NXT, Rock getting old, man. And I'm very over these wrestlers getting in the ring, clearly past their prime, just to pop a match. You know, the Rock and Roman match, I understand why people want it. I don't. Have I won it before? Yes, but right in 2025, no. Rock and Roman in big 2025 is crazy. You missed your chance twice in the past 10 years. Well, actually, in the past 10 years, you probably missed it about 8 times. But in the past, from WrestleMania 38 to 41 coming up, you missed it. Multiple chances. You could have done it 3 WrestleManias ago. You could have did it when you had the match against Brock, but Vince wanted to do a damn title unification for some reason. Shit, you could have done it after he beat Bryan and Edge. You had multiple WrestleManias where Roman could have just fought Rock. Early in the Tribal Chief stuff, Roman could have got Rock out the way years ago. But Rock's doing this stuff, so you got to keep pushing it. 37, won't work. 38, rumor, won't work. 39, very much a rumor, didn't work because of Cody. Cody loses, you go to 40. They bring it up again. Doesn't work. They get the tag match off. Doesn't work. Now we're at 41 and the rumors start again. I don't think it's going to work this time. I don't. I think there's a possibility that Rock wrestles at WrestleMania. I just don't think he's ever wrestling Roman. I think that ship has sailed. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. But I do think that this Rock and Cody stuff is going to continue. I'm not sure when, I'm not sure how, but I do feel like we're not done with this yet. And I'm not really sure how to predict it because everything changes by the day, you know? Everything's happening so quickly. I never know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? None of us do. But I do feel at a point, Triple H and creative, they're going to have to make a decision. They're going to have to make a decision quickly because WrestleMania isn't that far away. It's crazy because I remember going to 40. 41 is 3 months away. You know? And the months are going to speed past. We got 3 weeks to the Rumble, you know? The Rumble is in 2.5 weeks at this point. And once we get past the Rumble, we're going even quicker to WrestleMania, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I think they know more than we know, obviously, you know. The dirt sheets and the reports and all that stuff, I say don't listen to it. I try my best to stay away from the dirt sheets and all that stuff because it's really more predictions. The difference between me, you, and the dirt sheets is really just they can talk to more people that can lead them astray. I've seen more of my peers be more right about stuff that happens on TV than the dirt sheets are. Because I think the dirt sheets are getting fed information to say to us just to gauge how we think about it. And the fans are just going off of what we think. And half the time they'll be building up more stories, better stories than the company is. you know? So, yeah, I just think something has to change with this whole like structure of like building WrestleMania, depending if The Rock ruined it or not. I don't know if he ruined it. I don't know what WrestleMania could have been. So I don't know if they had to rip up the paper because Dwayne came back. I don't know. But what I say is just as simple as what Rock said on Tuesday, you know, or what Rock said on NXT. You have to sit back and enjoy the ride The Rock is taking you on. That's the only thing you can do, you know. I didn't want to do it last year, you know, and Cody, the whole We Want Cody thing, that was just a beautiful thing because Rock wasn't meant for that moment. And to me, the fans rejected it right there. That was your biggest chance. You had it right there, and the fans said no. That's what told me everything. That's what told me everything. You had Rock and Roman right in front of you, and the fans said no. No, we don't want no. As soon as they said that, I'm like, oh, okay. We should move on then. The fans obviously don't want it. And now we are in such a different era with like wrestling fans who are much more verbal about what they want. We just saw stupid, racist, I hate him, freaking Hulk Hogan get booed out of LA. That was the crowd saying no. And the best part about this era, I feel like our voice is louder than it's ever been. Ever been. I remember the years when they said, oh, you guys are the authority now. You fans, we're listening to you fans. No, this feels like we're the authority. If they do something wrong, we let them know on social media or we boo them or whatever, and they listen somehow. If you told me this was going to happen back in 2014, 2015, I would have slapped you in the face. I would have said, you a damn lie. Don't lie to me. The company's listening to us? Oh, my gosh. They don't do it all the time. They don't listen all the time. But if it's something big, they take into account what we think. You know? And that's something I do appreciate about Triple H. I don't agree with him all the time. I've been disagreeing with him recently a lot. You know? But I do appreciate that he has his ear to the streets. You know? He knows that we matter. We matter a lot, you know. Without us, there's no crowd, there's no show. They're just doing the show, and no one's watching. And the fact that this company is taking these strides into this new era of sports entertainment, the fans are going to mean more than anything. Because now you're bringing in more fans. That's why Raw was what it was. I'm going to talk about that too. I'm going to make a separate video about that. Raw was what it was because it wasn't for the people who've been watching every Monday for our entire lives. It was for the people who haven't watched wrestling in 10 years, who don't know what TNA and AEW are, who barely know what WWE is anymore. They were there when WWF. They didn't watch since Stone Cold and Rock were going at it. Now they see Stone Cold showing up from time to time. Rock is still here, kicking still, you know. That was for them. That wasn't for us. You know what I'm saying? So with all this stuff changing, with all this new stuff coming, we have to be a lot more inviting of what is happening. Because it's happening no matter we like it or not. So we have to at least just try to accept it. You know? So that's what I'm thinking right now. Do I think Rock is going to wrestle at WrestleMania? I don't know. I've been going back and forth on that thought my like during this entire video. Do I want to see him wrestle? Not really. If he does, I would rather see him wrestle Cody. I think him and Cody have a lot more attention than him and Roman do. And I know that him and Cody, I feel, for me personally, is going to be a lot more interesting than Roman and Rock. I mean, Roman and Rock. You know? Because one, I know Roman's going to win. And two, I'm scared they're going to put a belt on the line for it. I don't want to see Roman and Rock for a belt. If you're going to do it, it should be just for who's the tribal chief. But it's very obvious. Roman is the tribal chief and Rock is the high chief. So what are they fighting for? It seems like Rock is already set to be higher than Roman. So what are they fighting for? Roman can't be the high chief unless they give it to him. You know? And I think it's very stupid if Roman decides, I don't want to be the tribal chief anymore. I want to be the high chief. It's just a whole bunch of chiefs. You know, I don't think they should do that. And Solo is presumably done. I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully with Jacob Fatu taking the reign, because that guy is the future. He is in my top 3 favorite wrestlers in the world right now. That is my man. And that's a tough lineup to be in. My top favorite, my current favorites, that's a tough, you know, I got to really love you. You got to be a hooper for real. You up there with the Carmelo Hayes and the Bron Breakkers and the Bronson Reed. Jacob Fatu is up there, you know? So, I don't know. This is interesting. This is interesting beyond words. And this is definitely going to be a road to WrestleMania with a lot of twists and turns. But hey, this is the best part. This is the best time of the year for wrestling fans, you know? So, y'all let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. What do you think Rock is going to do? What do you think Rock should do? And, yeah, y'all let me know. Stay safe. God bless. And I will see you in the next video, man.